everyone, Peter Warren with APOS Systems, joined by my colleague Fred Walder.
Hello, Peter.
Hey, Fred. Today, Fred and I are going to be discussing SAP Analytics through Content Access, and we're going to be focusing on formats and destinations. So an important consideration when distributing content from SAC is the format of the report and also the destination type that's used to deliver that content as well. So for reports to be useful for people, obviously the format that the user needs and wants, and obviously has to be easily accessible in the destination that those reports are sent to as well. So Fred, if we take a look at just a standard situation here, maybe we can talk about three different content distribution groups and how formats and destinations fit into this.
Yeah. So I think the first group we'd be looking at would be folks that want the data in the same format they saw it in the Analytics Cloud story. So they want it in PDF format. Other folks are more concerned about the data itself, not so much the format of it, and they might want it in Excel because they can further analyze that data more easily in Excel. And yet a third group might want PowerPoint because they're more concerned with presentation. And of course, each one might have their own delivery needs. So email, network file location, or perhaps both.
Okay. So how would this look like in terms of setting this up for these bursting rules configuration and
Sure. So
these reports?
PDF is probably the more common format that people want. And so we can get our users that, get it out in Excel format, PowerPoint format. We also have Word and rich text format available too. And the way that looks in APOS Publisher for Cloud is we can hard code the format types. You can see we can check each format that we want, but probably a more common method would be make it dynamic. Let it read from a data source, and that data source is going to drive the format and the destination type. So it could be unique for each one of the users in our burst.
Okay.
So in this case, when we're getting destination, maybe email is the destination. Well, we've got a couple choices then. We've got an email attachment, or we can put the body of the email is the report itself. Network file location is very important for users who want their files sent to a secured location on their network. Or perhaps FTP or FTPS might be a choice as well. So lots of choices in terms of formats and destinations.
Okay, I know we talked about kind of getting the information, targeted information to these people as well. So how would that work in terms of distributing those reports?
Yeah, and here we see another screenshot of the user interface, and you'll notice beside each of the input boxes here for email, for example, there's a little plus symbol. Anytime you see a plus symbol in our interface, that can be read directly from our data source, which makes it really unique. So all of the properties we see on this screen here, especially for emails, can be customized and make them completely unique for each of our recipients.
Okay. So let's look at a real life situation here. Take us through a couple customer success stories that you've kind of worked hands-on with as well.
Yeah. So there was a US-based thin film process equipment manufacturer, and they're using Publisher for Cloud to burst out the SAC stories in PowerPoint and PDF and Excel, and they're sending out via email. There's another company, a mass media company in Delhi, India, and they're using to deliver consistent regional sales reports to the sales managers in both PDF and PowerPoint formats for them. And I believe they were using both email and network file location to do that.
Okay, yeah, so some great scenarios there about how important these formats and destinations are. So and these are all relating back obviously to extending SAP Analytics Cloud as well. So Fred, thanks again for your time, and thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank you.